Hey everyone, and welcome to PGN Live. Whew, it feels good to say that because today was busy, productive, awesome. You're gonna see why it was awesome, but busy. It is November 3rd, 2025, the start of a new month, the beginning of a new stream. This is actually our first stream of November, which means I have to update something because something is not proper, right? You see here our chart. The top membership donor of the month was Ash, with a total of $51 generously contributed on any one particular stream. Now, this data does not represent total throughout the month, rather, just in one particular stream. But shout out to Ash for having that title. And the top October super chatter, again, for any one particular stream, was also Ash with a whopping $100 super generous donation. We are now starting fresh, though. Thank you to everybody who contributed all month long. We had a lot of support, which I really appreciate. But it is November, so we've got to erase the board, start anew. Let me open up this pop-up chat. And we already have folks in here. How many of you that are in here now got the notification today? I thought, you know what? I'm going to put up a little bit of a notification announcement saying, hey, we're going live today at 3:03 p.m. Pacific time on November 3rd. Or did you just show up randomly? Regardless, we got the first super chat of the month with Carlton-san with $2. Let's get this stream rockin', says Carlton-san. Big thank you there for that support right out of the gate. And also, Steak1024 has now been a member for 2 months. Let's go flexing that green banner next to your name. You've now got the Green Ranger badge next to your name. That looks cool, Steak1024. Thank you both. I'm trying to click and grab right here, but the mouse or something is being a little bit funny. Crazy Scott also now member for 1 month, unlocking that Ryu badge next to your name. Looking cool, looking cool. We've got more and more green people in here, which is awesome. More people at the beginning of the stream, which is great. Let me get some shout outs in there. Let me get Carlton-san's dono on the board. And see who else is here. Before I do that, or I guess I could do that at the same time. Let's get Carlton-san on here. I was going to say, before I do that, I was going to redo this and read out the chats, but that did not take much time. Oh, we got to change the color. What should the color be? Festive-y, right? Brown? Red? Red? Brown? Let's see. What does brown look like? Cornucopia color-ish? That's what I'm feeling. Feeling kind of cornucopia-like. How do I get that little red swiggle out of there? I know you could do it. For now, I guess the red swiggle will exist. But Carlton-san, thank you. Let's see who's here. Let's see who's here. Crazy Scott. Take 2. Yeah, there's a little bit of a weird click there. Steak1024 says, hey, Paul in chat. Crazy Scott says, is it Thursday yet? Oh, have I got a surprise for you. Oof. Gosh. Tomorrow's Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment short is the coolest one of the series. It might only be topped by Wednesdays. I filmed, I edited tomorrow's short. I'm hopeful that it gets more than like 700 views, because you know how that is. The ones that you put more effort in, they don't do as well. The ones that you just drop are the ones that do 1,000, 30,000. Tomorrow's is my personal favorite of the entire Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment series. And it will only possibly be topped by Wednesdays, because those final two, I mean, for that matter, today's was pretty cool, right? The Majora's Mask one? That was fun. But yeah, is it Thursday yet? Almost. We've got 3 days to go. Matthew Ballaram is here saying, howdy, everyone. Carlton-san, I'm reading this in reverse, but you said earlier, hey, Paul, hey, chat, so pumped for the new Hyrule Warriors game. I took a half-day Friday to get extra playtime. That's fantastic. Small Little Man says hello. David Patterson is here saying, hey, Paul and chat. Hey there, hey there. I got the notification for the first live, says Steak. I got the notification, says Carlton-san. Sweet tea. Hey, everyone, what's the sales update? So, it's actually dropping tonight, but we could hypothesize right now. The last official number we have, well, this is not an official number, I guess. The last number I have is 8.7 million, and that was towards the end of August 25th. Which tells me we gotta be at 9 million, right? 9 point something. Unless if September was really low, in which it was lower than August, which was lower than July, but unless if September was really low, you don't get from, what did I say, 8.6, 8.7? You don't get from that to like 8.99, right? So I'm banking on 9 plus. Now, my original bold hope, not a prediction, but my hope was that somehow 10 million could be achieved by September 30th. I don't know if that's the case. Did it happen or not? Looking at the Japanese data, you can't count Pokemon Legends Arceus, Legends ZA, because that happened in October. So you got to look at September Japanese sales. It did well. And if you more or less add a multiplier to that, to the rest of the world, you could kind of say, yeah, it looks like 9 should have been pulled off, but what type of 9, right? I think it's safe to say 9.2. I'd be very happy if it was like 9.6. I'd be ecstatic if it was 10 or above. Sales update will be midnight. Yeah, so like usually like 10:30, 11:30 p.m. Pacific. So that's like 1:30, 2:30 in the morning Eastern. It depends. It's kind of like 12:30, 1:30 in the morning Central. But yeah, as early as 10:30 tonight. So we're looking at 7 hours and 20 minutes from now. We're going to see just how well did Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2 did. I could find that tweet because I forgot the exact number, but I received it in August. I forgot. I must have put it up shortly after August. Let's see what else is the chat saying. Reddish brown. Yeah, that's kind of what I was going for. Good call. You can time travel? Of course I can. Can we watch it now? You always let members see it early. I might. I haven't even uploaded it yet. I have it done, but I haven't uploaded it yet. So the way I would show you early, like now, would be off of my phone like this. Although I could spend a moment to upload it from my phone onto my YouTube channel and then show you. Oh, it's so cool. So cool. Here I'm talking it up. You might watch it and you're like, that's it? That's not that cool. That'd be a bummer. But no, like, I had fun making it. There's so much. Dang, how far back was that? That's far back. What was I saying? A lot goes into just a little bit of editing, a little sub 1 minute spot. So when you have a live action film with dozens of actors, thousands of special effects, and this whole shebang, professional grade music, things that have to be just right because millions and millions, hundreds of millions perhaps, of dollars are at stake. You can see why it takes many, many people a long time, many, many hours to edit it all together. Because here I am putting together a less than 1 minute piece, but the time it took to film, set up, do a retake, get the angles just right, incorporate music, edit things in, come up with just the best timing, the choreography, all of it. Like, it's all going through my head as I'm making it, and like it just comes out, and it's fun. It's so fun. You'll see soon. You'll see soon. Snake 1024 with 5 gifted memberships. Holy smokes. That's oh, we gotta change this. We got 7 on the board now, total for the day. Big thank you. We gotta change that to that reddish brown too. Big thank you. Steak 1024 with the 5 PGN gifted memberships. And of course we have to put Carlton-san here as well with the 2. Although Carlton-san, you prefer the under, not the uppercase. And that's not quite that brownish one. This is the one we used? Yeah. All right. That's looking kind of festive. Oh, wait, hold on. Membership. Hold on. I got that wrong. Carlton-san with the super chat. And then, here we go. Steak 1024 with the 5. Okay, now things are looking good. I think we're good now. Well, I really appreciate the early support. That's awesome of you. Thank you both very much. I need to go back to the future, says Crazy Scoth. Let's see, I think I got that. Always excited for the daily shorts. I hypothesize positive numbers. You are hypothesizing correctly, Crazy Scoth. The age of Gale Force. That's right, Corey Bohm. JM Powers 83. Hello, Paul and chat. How was everyone's Halloween weekend? Oh no, I still have to pre-order Hyrule Warriors. You better. It's gonna be sweet. My weekend was good. Thank you for asking. I hope your weekend was good too. How was your all Halloween? Did y'all have a good time? Maybe some of you saw, maybe you didn't, but for Halloween I carved my annual video game themed pumpkin carving, which was pretty cool. My 38th, no, 28th. Yeah. Otherwise I'd be carving as a 4-year-old. My 28th annual video game themed pumpkin carving. 27th year, 28th pumpkin total. There you go. Yeah. It was fun. It was a Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment, Princess Zelda on the front. It's kind of tough making people's faces, but I'm happy with it overall. Her face on the front, kind of like that energy beam sword from the box art also, and on the back a Triforce. Let's see. Anybody carve a video game themed pumpkin too? I just love that tradition. I don't know if Nintendo had the first party exclusive games to support 10 million by September 30th. I don't know if they had the stock, not just the first party support, because I have a feeling that if you made 12 million available in the world, that 10 million would have sold, because there's enough satisfaction from the 154.5 million Nintendo Switch owners out there that I think it'd be fair to say, yeah, that small percent of 10 million would have just bought it had they been able to, given the titles that were out in these last 3.5 months, up until September 30th. And the perceivable future from Nintendo Direct stuff, looking forward to future Yoshi stuff, etc. So I'm hoping that 10 is a thing. What do you make of Persona 3 Reload sales so far? Seems like rushing the port and charging full price without DLC really hurt its opening on Switch 2. I gotta wait and see a little bit more how it will fare. I mean, there's always patches, but you really don't want to launch something rushed. Even Cyberpunk 2077, CD Projekt Red was kind of lucky that they really did have a great game behind them that they put a lot of years of investment to. They just needed more and more time, and they bit off a little bit more than they could chew with just how many different entries they had to simultaneously work on to make all of them acceptable. But they redeemed themselves big time, and then they went on to having a really good quality title that lived up to its hype. Now also on Nintendo Switch 2, and the sales that all matched. You know what I mean? But that doesn't happen for everybody. So Persona 3 Reload, I'm not expecting like a giant turnaround or an incredibly long tail, but I'm hoping that it could still do pretty well. Sweet Tea, is it the Nintendo shareholders meeting that this news will be coming from? Yes, it is. I love Persona 3, but I've bought it like 10 times already. Yeah. J Views, what's up, Paul? Hope you're doing well. I finally beat Hades 2 a few nights ago. Heck yeah. And almost done with Tears of the Kingdom. 3 more days till Hyrule Warriors. What did you think, J Views, of Hades 2? Now, also, did you beat it as in... I don't think it's a spoiler if I say Chronos, because it's kind of known. I mean, it's known. Did you just beat Chronos and that's your beat the game? Or after that happened, did you do more stuff like over on this side and redoing this? And like, so what is your definition of beat? Because I beat Chronos, but I did not beat this other thing yet. And you know what I'm saying? But what did you think? And what did you beat? I loved it. I loved it. Game of the Year contender. Totally for me. Hands down. Absolutely. Crazy Scott. Your wife should dress as Zelda and you dress as the construct that might be the hero. That would be a cool pairing. 10,000 Noodles. I came to watch Paul Gale and chew bubblegum. And I'm fresh out of bubblegum. That's right. That's right. Some Duke Nukem lore right there. All right. What else we got? Some of these I'm reading out of order, sorry. Oh, for instance, speaking of order, who were the 5 gifted recipients of Stake 1024's super generous 5 gifted members? Conservative Content TV, Bilf Bunter, King Lastat, Maximilian Whalefeld, and Justin Smith. Welcome, welcome. By the way, a little update. Let's see, where is it? I have it. Have it here. As of today, or this is as of yesterday. Yeah. Oh yeah. Obviously, it isn't as of now. But as of, I guess this is the close of yesterday, we're at 365 members. The all-time high for the channel is 375. So 360, now 365. By the time YouTube updates this, this channel will only be 10 below its all-time high. That's really exciting because it's never hit 400, but it got close to once, and we're still in that healthy area where it's 35 away from hitting 400. not to be presumptuous, but I remember saying in October, I think November could be the month the channel hits 400 members, which is really exciting. You know, it would be really, really exciting one day for there to be 400 people in the chat at once. Oh my gosh. I don't know how I would continue to do what I do, which is read every single question and reply to every person if there were 400 people here. It would either be a really long stream, which we've done before. I mean, we have. Or if I would do my best to like scan and stuff, you know? But channel's looking good. Inferno Lycan, welcome. Matthew Avalos. Okay, you're talking to Corey. Hi, Pokemon Fan 34. Good to see you back. Crazy Scott says, my Halloween weekend was spent decorating for Christmas. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. That's right. Paul is looking more rugged by the day. Beard is coming along nicely. You'll be constructing cabins soon. You know, one of the jokes, well, one of the realities is, I just over the weekend decided to start doing this. I once shot down an enemy playing with my finger by yelling bang. Just doing some Chuck Norris shorts. Time waits for no man, unless that man is me. There is no chin behind my beard, only another fist. So just super duper short, like 4-second content. But then my wife and I were like, you know what? Keep these jeans on. Keep this flannel shirt on. Go grab a pickaxe and start hacking some wood in the backyard. And just like do some Paul Bunyan skits now while I'm at it, you know? Paul Bunyan here. Have Peach off to the side. She could be Blue, right? Blue was the name of the ox. But yeah, the beard is getting there. It's definitely my goal. I don't think I could do it yet. I wanna be able to stash a pencil in there. Okay. Oh! I wanna stash a pencil in there. It's gotta be long enough, thick enough that I could just throw a pencil in there. Yeah. But it's getting there. Brody says, hola, I like your Mario and Luigi Brothership pumpkin. Did you beat the game? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that was last year's, I think. I did the spaceship. That was fun. Thank you. I thought it was a fun game. I wouldn't mind it getting, for others, a performance patch. Hold on, wait, did I beat it? No, I don't think I beat it. I played quite a considerable amount of it, but I don't believe I beat it. So, I was saying I wouldn't mind a performance patch even if I wouldn't take advantage of it because others would benefit from what I thought was a pretty good game, but just better performance visuals and stuff like that. But like, no, I would benefit because I don't think I beat it. I thought this year's pumpkin looked great. Thank you, Carlton Son. We could watch that short. That'd be fun. The Chuck Norris shorts have been fun. Yeah. You know what I did with those is, so for the gaming history ones, I filmed them the day in advance. You know, the afternoon, the morning, maybe if I'm lucky, the night for sure. I film them like the day in advance. Very few do I ever film the day of. The Chuck Norris ones, I did like 21 of them. I think on Saturday or Sunday. I think Saturday I filmed 2. Yeah. And then Sunday I filmed another 19. I think since I dropped it on November 1st, I think I'll see what is it like to finish out the month. Just 30 of them. And if they're well received enough, I mean, they're so easy to make that I could just bust out another like 70 and have 100 of them, you know? But yeah. Yeah, it's been a pretty cool weekend. Halloween, went to a party on Saturday, went to a party on Sunday. I did an Animal Crossing Crocs unboxing kind of video here. Towards the end of last week, I did the Banjo-Kazooie statue unboxing. I feel like it's been a while since we've streamed. I was on the podcast, just Mike and I, on Friday for a little bit, which was really fun, talking just for a bit only. But I guess Thursday was the last stream I've had, so yeah, it's been a minute. I missed talking to you all, because this is just a different vibe than the podcast, you know? They're just different types of fun. Age of Imprisonment comes out Thursday. Says Joycey J. Yes. Did we dress up Peach? No, we didn't. I want more gameplay of that Yoshi game. The art style looks great, but I don't understand what it really is. I mean, it looks like it's going to be a 2D side-scrolling platform game. Pretty much. Yeah. Yoshi is amazing. Well, Mr. is stream when I want. Nin128, welcome. Oh, Mr. is streaming when I want. Got it. Got it. It took me 2 seconds to read that. Welcome, Nin128. Yeah, did you get the notification? Did you get the members notification like before the stream went up? Because I put that picture like, all right, let me give like a 15-20 minute heads up, something like that. I don't know. Well, you're here, so welcome. I did nothing for Halloween. I'm gonna really try to lose weight this year and go out for Halloween next year dressed as Indiana Jones. Such an easy costume to do. That sounds cool, JM Powers 83. Yeah, well, congrats on beginning your weight loss journey. A little bit at a time. Don't worry about a speed bump. A speed bump's not going to stop you. It can only slow you down momentarily. But as long as you keep your eye on the prize, you'll get there. Any progress is good progress. You know, you could have numbers as your goals, like pounds to drop, new weights to achieve, but don't worry too much about just the number, just the inches, just the amount of weight that you can now lift that you couldn't before, because what you cannot see that you're improving all the time is your cardiovascular endurance, the lungs inside that you cannot see, that you're filling them with more oxygen, increasing your VO2 max, enriching your body with nourishment, fighting osteoporosis in advance of when it might hit you, perhaps preventing arthritis, strengthening up your heart, working on your balance, working on flexibility, enriching your psychomotor control, learning new things, making those brain synapses fire off. There's a lot that is good about exercising, reducing your blood sugar count, reducing your bad cholesterol, improving your good cholesterol. Like, there's so much positivity that comes from exercise that we don't see on the scale or like with an inch, that if you always have that knowledge that as long as I'm continuing to exercise, I'm doing good for my body, you're going to be okay. It's very easy to just focus on the look or the functionality, but if you focus on the health first, everything else will fall in line. So keep it up. JView says, I rolled credits beating both final bosses, Underworld and Olympus. Oh, cool. Ooh, so I haven't done Olympus yet. But there is a true ending update that came out recently, and it takes you back to the last few runs, so I'll have to check that out. Oh, snap. Alexis does Roblox and go animate. What's up? After saying hi, PGN. Man, everyone here is a member except me. There's a lot of members, Brody. But you might be gifted a membership at some point. That's possible. If not gifted a membership, memberships are available at the lowest end, which is still an awesome end to be on, is the white belt tier, which is $1 a month. Some of you are detecting woof sounds. Yeah, Peaches here. J-Views. It's still between Bonanza and Hades 2 for my game of the year. Both were incredible, and I loved how the stories unfolded through each layer. So good, I agree. Really an amazing story. Loved it. My dog's hear your dog. That's funny. You get to 420 members. Will I light my pool on fire? I don't know about that. That will happen soon, Paul. But don't forget the little people. Never, never. You know how long it used to take me? So gamers.com and oneup.com had thousands of members. And I used to run both of those websites, forums, official E3 Q&A. I responded to every single question, all, not just E3 long, but all week long, all month long, all summer long. Sometimes 3.5 months after E3, if that forum thread still were getting questions from gamers.com or oneup.com, I would still answer people. I would retype, even if it was a same question that I got. Like, I didn't say, go look on page 2. I already answered it. No, here we are, page 17. I'm retyping a little bit of a different take on what could have been the same question, you know? So I'll never forget. I always take the time to reply. I mean, if it gets like, okay, we have 5,000 people in the chat. Okay, I think at some point it might be beyond the expectations of reality of what one person could do in replying to that many, but we're not there, you know. At a fellow Mainer from, wait, what am I reading? At a fellow Mainer from the Bangor area, I would love a Paul Bunyan skit. As a fellow Mainer. God. I got it, Carlton Son. That would be cool. Paul Bunyan's ox's name was Babe. It was Blue Ox, though. Good, so I was right. Oh, Babe. Not Blue? Babe the Blue Ox? Okay, got it. I was close. Tabby will do a stream later, right? You're asking me a question, Mario Master? I don't know. Right, bye, Crazy Scott. See you later. 10,000 Noodles says, a legend says that Chuck Norris found a small boy in the forest while training. The boy fought him to a draw, so he felt compelled to illegally adopt him and hid him behind his beard. He then named the boy Paul Gale Network. Richard Pauly says, hi, Paul. I beat Donkey Kong Bonanza 2 times now. Can't wait for Metroid Prime 4. Ooh. So did you, have 2 full runs? That's pretty neat. Heck yeah, Prime 4. I'm so hyped. Well, I also filmed tomorrow's Metroid Prime 4 short. Come to think of it. Yeah. I have yet to do the gaming history one. But that'll come. Hi, Paul. I need Pokemon Coliseum to come to GameCube, NSO, or Gale of Darkness this month. It would be amazing, since everyone will be busy with Age of Imprisonment. Pokemon Fan 34, are you going to get Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment? Would you consider it if you have never played it before but are curious if you like it? What would need you convincing if you aren't planning on getting it? Would it be a demo on the eShop? A demo at Target, Best Buy, Walmart, GameStop? I'm curious. Michael Gutmann, hello. Nin128. No, I didn't see it, LOL. But I just happened to refresh and I saw you were live. Well, good timing. Choicey J. It's also a basic stress reliever. What's a basic stress reliever? This is what happens when I go in depth with the questions and the comments, it takes me a little bit longer, kind of, sometimes, to get back. My left index finger has felt that tingling sensation like it's asleep all day, otherwise feeling normal. Kind of wondering. If you need a little bit of extra blood flow to your fingers, I'd recommend consuming some ginger. Ginger is usually pretty safe, whether it's like ginger tea or the ginger root that you would commonly have with like sushi, for instance. Chuck Norris shorts are awesome. Good, thanks. Is it Paul Norris or Chuck Gale? Good question. Paul Gale of Darkness would be an epic heel turn. Haha, I agree. Tabby Cat Games, hi all. Hi there, Tabby. We've got 25 people watching now. We're at 7 on the board towards our Nintendo $64 goal of possibly giving out a $10 eShop card. We'll see. Hey, and we've got 26 likes on those 25 views. So, excellent. Okay, I think I'm finally caught up. Never got into Zelda anyways. Been a Pokemon girly, plus love Mario Kart, Mario Party, the Yoshi games, plus Kirby. However, hoping to get a new Animal Crossing game one day. However, happy to get new... Okay, I think I got cut off. Ginger, eh? Can I also consume the movie star? The skipper's a bit too much, and Gilligan doesn't look tasty. The professor and Mary Ann, and the millionaire, and his wife. All possibilities. Okay. I guess this might be the... Well, I shouldn't say the last poll, but... Okay. Simple enough of a poll. Are you getting Hyrule Warriors this Thursday? Yes! No, but will later. Or no, and I won't be. Tabby says we postponed the podcast till Saturday at 7. Okay. Tabby, are you going to be doing the podcast, or not podcast? Oh no, podcast. You said podcast. On Twitch or YouTube or both? Because feel free to advertise yourself. You know what? That's one thing I never got. That really grinds my gears. Why so many people are so anti-folks marketing their stuff or pitching their stuff like on another site, on another stream. I get that if someone, I get like if you're a G-rated YouTuber, you wouldn't want someone in the chat posting M-rated content to go check out R-rated content, to go check out their art, their whatever, right? I get it. But if it's within the community that you know, and you're like, you know, PG-13-ish, T-rated kind of content creator, and folks are just sharing their basic art, their basic music, their little website, their blog, their X handle, whatever, why not let them advertise? If you know who the person is and they're part of your community. For years, when PaulGaleNetwork.com was more active as a website with regular putting up news stories and stuff like that, man, I shared as many cool people's things as I could. I was finding small talent, big talent, cosplayers, musicians, streamers, speedrunners, costume designers, like artists of any kind, anything. Put up their picture, put up their this, put up their that, share their this, link to their uh, anime site, link to their portfolio of this, that, the other. Like, I don't know. I don't know why there's a lot of folks out there that have a very anti allowance of letting people share their stuff on their platform. I think it's something like I worked so hard to get here. I'm not letting anybody have a free pass to let you hop on my coattails or something like that. That might be one mentality. Other mentality might be out of safety. I don't know what you're putting up, and I don't want it to be a risk of people clicking on that. But if you know the community, that one should be taken away. So then is it just ego and not wanting to help? I always try to help. Like, lend out a hand. Step to the side of the top of the ladder to let someone else come up. Don't put your foot down to not let anyone join you. I don't know. It's a better thing to share with others than not, in my opinion. Steak. Gale Network already figured out what game you're doing for the gaming history short for tomorrow? Yes. I think I have it right. Right here. I have it right here. Right here in my hand, actually. I'm looking at it right now. This is tomorrow's short. I'll give you a hint. I'll be attempting some voice work with the short. Yeah. That's the hint. That's the only thing I have yet to film. Hyrule Warriors is filmed, edited, just yet to be uploaded, but it is cool. It is my favorite Hyrule Warriors short, and the only one that might beat it is Wednesdays, that I'll film tomorrow. Unless if I film it tonight. I'll probably film it tomorrow. Metroid is filmed, just needs to be edited together. And then tomorrow's gaming history short, I've got to film and edit. Anyways, that was a long talk. Tabby, YouTube, got it. Good, thank you. Kika, hey Paul. Nice emoji drop. Mario Master, I can't believe Hyrule Warriors is coming this week. The end of a great era. So sad. You mean the shorts? Hey, I end with advertising for y'all. Well, thank you, Tabby Cat Games. See, that's the thing. I mean, I appreciate it. Thank you for doing that. And, whenever you're here, even if not, I'll be like, by the way, Tabby's not here. Someone asked in the audience. Tabby is streaming after this or now. Go check her out, something like that. Or Roger Enyart, he's doing this. Check it out. Like, yeah. So, thank you. Brett. Gonna wait for reviews on Imprisonment, but yeah, probably gonna get it. Cool. I think by the community supporting each other, it helps everyone grow. True. 100% ego, says Pokemon Fan 34. Yeah. Paul Gale, if you bring Peach on stream, I will gift some memberships. LOL. All right, Pokemon Fan 34. I could go get her. She's being a good girl. She's taking her little nap down time. But I'll bring her over here, and I'll do you one better. I'll give her some snacks. She'd like that, Pokemon Fan 34. Steak. Paul, if it's a bigger channel, I could see not wanting a ton of people pushing their own channels in your chat / spamming their channel or store plugs. It could get to a point, which is true, Steak 1024. It could get to a point where if you're attracting people outside of your typical community that you trust, that you've developed a friendship with, then you just have everybody, hey, this thing's got like 1,200 people watching. Bloop, 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 bloop. I get that. But if you've got 20 to 200 people and it's quite a familiar 20 to 200 people whose names you recognize, it doesn't hurt to help them. You know what I mean? But I do get like being bombarded with stuff if you're too big or attracting just everybody, you know? That's true. Dwayne Davis, what's up? Paul Gill, what's up? How's your day going? My day is going well. Thank you, Dwayne Davis. Good to see you here, buddy. I have a Dwayne Davis. If you're looking forward to Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment, you got to check out tomorrow's short. It's going to be pretty sweet. Carlton San, it's interesting that this Hyrule Warriors is a true prequel to Tears of the Kingdom, whereas Age of Calamity was more of a spin-off of Breath of the Wild. Yeah, I find that interesting too. You know, they made Breath of the Wild, they made Age of Imprisonment, Age of Calamity, sorry. Age of Calamity could have existed and been a true prequel. And with a little mini Guardian, companion and certain other characters thrown in, it's still possible that, well, with time and this is sort of what happened as a result, and like we kind of got into a little bit of a loop, right? But I guess it's like not a canon, this is truly what happened, but not quite an original Hyrule Warriors where it's just known to be this amalgam kind of fun what if sort of storyline. It's like this could have possibly happened in an alternate dimensional take of Breath of the Wild. Here's what I want to know. Breath of the Wild is the prequel to Tears of the Kingdom. Tears of the Kingdom highlights some of the things from BOTW, but not necessarily everything. Age of Imprisonment is going back in time. How far back in time? That are you going to address any of Breath of the Wild's things, or are you going to address any of the other Zelda things? Because when you go that far back to Zelda and Rauru and all that in the beginning of Tears of the Kingdom, you get to a point where you're edging up against like Skyward Sword in some ways of storytelling. And then what of the stuff that happened in between with the Wind Waker and Twilight Princess and Ocarina of Time? Or is this a very different timeline that those games didn't exist? But then you've got stuff like Lon Lon Ranch and things. But is that multiple Zelda spin-offs all have that, I don't know. We gotta find out. And Pokemon Fan gifted 5 memberships. What did I say we were at? 360? So we're at 370 now. 5 away from our all-time high on the channel. 30 away from 400. Big thank you, Pokemon Fan 34. Yes, I will get Peach out here. Pokemon Fan 34 with a 5, bringing us up to 12. And a big thank you. Oh, and I have to do this because we're in a 2-way tie right here. Let's see. Thank you, Pokemon Fan, for the super awesome 5. Paul Gale Network, do we know if Digital Hyrule Warriors is hitting midnight? If so, I will be up streaming late. It should be up and available at 9 p.m. Pacific time Wednesday night, or literally midnight on the East Coast Thursday morning, right? I'm Nintendo Prime, and I love Henry the Hamster. Do you know who I am yet, Paul? Well, I'm reading your screen name, and I see you on this stream and on Nintendo Prime stream. So, yeah, here. I'm Nintendo Prime, and I love Henry the Hamster. Okay. I think the last comment that I read earlier was Carlton's Sons, Hyrule Warriors one, and then Dwayne Davis up in the chat. Mario Master, love to see my channel growing. Dwayne Davis is planning on getting the game Thursday. Excellent. El Suri, Nick Venesi, Antonio, Blood Moon, and Icarus Ishmael Ortiz were all 5 recipients of Pokemon Fan 34's super generous $5. All right. Maybe Zelda finally gets to see her mom. Maybe. Where's Peachy? I'm about to go get her. I'm just trying to read up the comments so I can highlight one so then I can go get her and know where I am back. Think of a chatter who hasn't been here in weeks. Not everyone is here every day. I don't know. It takes me a bit of time to gift for my iPhone. No, thank you. I mean, I appreciate it, Pokemon Fan 34. Nate said who I am on his stream. That's cool. Okay. I'll be right back. I kind of want to watch some of these with you, so I won't push play on anything. I don't have a song ready. I'll be right back. There's always the risk, though, that someone's going to come and be like, what am I doing watching this nothing stream, right? Okay, just in case that's the case, I'll do something. Let's do something. You know what?
Mother gave us this.
Well, I go get Peach.
To hunt and power.
Maybe a Banjo-Kazooie unboxing will suffice. That way, if somebody shows up and I'm not here,
I have something really exciting to
at
share
least
with
it's
you
something
today,
cool to watch, right?
This statue of
All right, back.
Banjo-Kazooie from
With the
First
very
Four
popular,
Fingers. Yes. The Nintendo 64 Classic from 1998 was recently put together by the talented folks over at F4F, and this baby came in the mail today. Check it out. This is their duet.
Nobody asked for
You've got Banjo and Kazooie right there.
Hi, everybody.
You got a little frog, mushroom off to the side,
I'm better
Banjo
than
standing
Peach
on the grass,
'cause I am
bottles coming out of a
Mario.
little molehill here. And this piece is just really neat. I'm also very
I know
happy
Peach
with
was
its size
requested,
because
but
unlike
Mario
some of
came
my
to say
first
hi
four
to
figures
because he's a good
statues,
boy. Okay, I'll be
this
back
one
with
is
Peach.
going to
But
more
you get
easily
both today.
fit
You get
in
Mario
the
and Peach.
video game shelf space
I'll be
of
right back.
this game room. Now I have some big boy statues like Bowser, for instance, which is about as tall as Samus Aran over here, but massive. Takes up a lot of space. Very volumetric, because he's a king of the Koopas, right? We've got the Meta Ridley statue over there, which has tremendous wingspan, tall, long layout, really beautiful looking piece, but too big for one of these shelves. You know, my Link on King of Red Lions fits well. The Hylian shield over there is a nice fit. You've got Mario on Yoshi over there. I don't know if you could see it, but down below we have Majora's Mask. And then, elsewhere in the house I have other F4F statues. I'm a big fan of the company. Shout outs to Alex Davis for being awesome over there. Always a pleasure talking to you and everyone at F4F. It's a really fine group. I've got the R-Wing, Luigi's Mansion.
I'm so sorry
Breath
that you
of the
had
Wild
to
Link,
deal with
the
Mario.
PVC Samus
Everybody
Aran,
knows that I'm
Breath of
better.
the Wild,
I mean,
Princess
Mario's
Zelda,
good, but
Sonic the Hedgehog,
I mean, I'm better,
quite a
right?
few. I'm a big
you
fan.
guys gonna
My
have to vote which
recommendation
one's
is
better. Peach.
If you're a big enough
not always
fan
a competition,
of any one
you know.
particular video game or franchise, I
You
highly
and
recommend
Mario are both
pick up an
fantastic.
F4F statue.
Yeah, but they
while
requested
you have
me.
the chance
I
because
know, jeez.
they are a
Oh my gosh, she is happy to be on stream. It's funny, Paul thinks I'm a real person. Well, you're not AI. You're somebody typing. I don't know if it's a creator switch in YouTube that they need to turn on so it's available for mobile apps. I don't know. It's Apple and Google have beef. Love me some Banjo-Kazooie. That's right, like Amazon and Nintendo. Yeah, I remember all that. Tabby Cat Games. You making this hysterical. Hi, Mario. It's a kitty. So cute. I love animals. Me too. Peach. LOL. Peach. She's adorable. Peach wants snacks. Peach. Ear time. She's so cute. Yes. So you guys got both today. Ah, Peach. Ah, Peach. You crazy. She's obsessed. She's obsessed. Peach. Why are you obsessed? What is it about these ears? Oh my gosh. Peach. Peach. Sit. Do you want a snack? Sit. Stay. Do you want a snack? Speak. Oh, you hear that? Where's a good girl? Sit. Okay. Sit. Gentle. Don't pay attention to the bag. Okay, sit. Stay. Gentle. Okay. Good girl. Your ears grow peanut butter? They might as well. Peace, sit. Don't you get down. If you get down, I'm not picking you back up. Sit. Stay. It's so hard for her to sit on my lap. Okay, we're going to attempt a dance. If I don't put them out of the way, she won't leave me alone. All right, Peach, we're gonna show them dance. Sit. We're not. You're not getting this too easy. You're getting this one, but you're working for it. Hang on. Ready? Okay. Ready? Dance. Oh, dance. To be fair, she danced. It's just tough balancing on the two legs, you know. Okay, Peach. Just relax now. No, not the ears again. No, I said relax. You're gonna end the stream one of these days. She's gonna like lunge for the snacks. and she's just gonna power off the keyboard, hit Control-Alt-Delete, delete the computer. Something's gonna happen. Oh my gosh. She's crazy. Ash! With 10 gifted memberships! Peach, did you see that? I have to give you another treat. Ash, big thank you, Ash. Oh, look at you making Peach go crazy. She can't believe it. She's like, more memberships? Does that mean I get more treats? Yeah. That's not what I said, but that's what you were thinking. Yeah, okay, it's true. When I get more memberships, I get more tweets. Yeah, we have to. Big thank you, Ash. I don't know how long you've been here, Ash, but Peach is in the house. Peach, sit. We're going to do another dance. Oh, no, you know what? We could do a high five. Sit. Okay. Okay, stay. All right. A high five? Oh, yeah, you get the high five. Here you go. That's a good girl. Big thank you, Ash, again. Jeez Louise, out of nowhere. I never know if you're here. Oh, wait a minute. 360, 370. We're at 380. We're at 380. Oh, snap. That is awesome. 380 total members. That means we topped the 375 peak. Wow. That is so cool. We were at 60, then 70, now 380. We just topped an all-time membership total. Tomorrow morning when I wake up and YouTube does its thing and it updates, it's going to say this channel has 380 members. We're at 22 here. Big thank you to everybody. Let me update this. Ash with the Big 10. I gotta change that color. I stuck to the old color. It's kind of weird. We've got our kind of light brownish fall kind of color here. And then just like that. Ash took that spot. But still, major thank you still. Regardless of who is won. What in the world? What is this? Ash with the... I didn't even finish typing the 10. Wait. 380? 400! We hit 400! Holy cow. 42. We're 2/3 there of giving a gift away on the stream. We might give a $10 eShop card today. And Ash's 30 now total. That 20. I didn't even get to read off the initial 10. I didn't get to read off the initial 10. And the 20 came. Not just blowing up the stream and its possibility of another gift card, but we freaking hit 400 total members. That means tomorrow morning, YouTube does its thing. I already said this. I'm repeating myself because I'm just in shock. Holy cow. Major thank you. Oh, Peach jumped down. Yeah, now you're going to want back up. I know it. Yeah, good. Go bother Mario. That's her favorite thing to do. Okay. Jeez Louise. Yeah, my ears do grow peanut butter, apparently. Okay. Who are the 10 recipients of Ash's first 10 members? Star Wars nerd, Samuel Tryon, Banana Pudding, Durand Clark, Wiki, Mrs. Paul Gale Network, Anthony Nelson, the SB Gamer, Wake Up, and Michael Begley. Those are the first 10. Some familiar names, some not. Ash already in first place for the month, yeah. And then another 20. Let me read this one. Now I'm going to be behind. I mean, maybe. Tyler, RTX Sock 32, JJD, Christopher Lockhart, Quest Side, Caleb the Gamer, Blue Star in the Sky, J Guy 21, Sam Ford, South Soundtown. Those are the first 10. Takes a while for me to scroll. Skyless, Leon Kennedy Gamecat, Ryan M, Kill Ninja KY74, Colin Kirshner, Dragonfly Knights, It's a Me, P3 Infinite, Karan, YT Lewis 14, and Supus. Lots of woos, lots of W's, lots of big props, huge props. We made it to 400. That is so cool. Dang it. Why can't I gift Ash a membership? I need to gift Ash a membership. Paul Gale Network, member of the channel with a monthly member chat saying, come on now, how do I give Ash a membership for contributing so much? Dang it, PGN, that's a question that I'm asking myself. How do I give... Oh, see, look who wants up. Spoiled little dog. How do I give you a membership? Maybe you're not a member, but you sure have contributed to many people on this channel being a member and have helped out in a big way. So thank you so much, Ash. Who is your 5 active favorite WWE wrestlers, including Roman Reigns, John Cena, and Randy Orton? Active. Well, I've got to give it up to John Cena because he's awesome. It took me a moment to think of active. Easier to think of all time. Well, I don't know about how easy, but maybe a little bit easier. I don't know. Tabby Cat Games with a... Whenever I do a read like that, Peach just loses it because she's like... When this guy goes... Oh my gosh, what fell? Peach, what are you doing? Peach just goes wild because when she hears my voice go, Tabby Cat Games with a gifted membership, she's like, oh, that means I'm going to get a treat because when you're excited and start yelling and stuff, something correlates with treat. Well, you're right, Peach. Peach, watch this. You haven't seen this one. Peach, follow the treat. Oh, she already knows. Which hand? Which hand is it in? Yeah, here you go. That's a treat normally we do on the floor and stuff like that. And she's like, this one. And if she gets it wrong, no, I show it to her. I reveal it to her that you were not correct and no treat. Thank you, Tabby. Let me see. Let me add you on here. Ouch, Peach. You got sharp. She got sharp talons there. Tabby. Now, why is that black? I'm going to have to fix that. Tabby Cat Games with the gifted membership. And that also puts us at a big 43. Thank you, Tabby, so much. Awesome of you. Let's see. 401. Heck yeah, dude. Yeah, that's right, Ash. 401. That's awesome. Dang, we hit 400 on a stream and are moving on up. Moving on up. Awesome. Thank you all for being here. Ash also beat Pokemon Legends ZA. Okay. Maybe I just need to sit down and devote some designated Pokemon time. Ash, how long... Okay. How many hours did it take you to beat if you either recall, have the Nintendo Parental Controls app that tells you, or a rough estimate that the Nintendo Switch Playtime hour section tells you? Like, how long did it take you to beat? And then, like, did you beat it with, like the intention of 100%ing all this stuff? Bare bones beating it? Or just like, I'm beating it with, like, a good amount of effort done? Because I haven't put in more than my 2 hours or so from, like, I don't even know if I had a third play session in it, but just, like, a couple of play sessions, just a couple of hours, because I'm still hooked on Ghost of Yote. Like, that's still what I've been playing. After Hades 2 was Ghost of Yote, and then it was kind of both, and then it's like Pokemon's out, but I'm still on this one, and then now I'm gonna get Hyrule Warriors on Thursday, and I'm nowhere near beating Pokemon Legends ZA, but I want to play it because I like the first couple of hours. I just need to beat it. Then 128. Then 128 with the big 5 out of nowhere. What was I saying? I gotta beat Pokemon. I don't think that's gonna happen. Thank you, Nin128. Hold on now. Hold on, I'm a the gifted memberships and the donations and everything is coming in so fast. I can hardly keep track of my words and the generosity on stream in this highlight section, if you will, off to the side. Thank you, Nin128. No comment, just a big appreciation right there. Well, you didn't leave a comment, but I appreciate it. But yeah, thank you. Awesome support. Well, geez, we're only like $16 away. We're exactly 2/3 there to hitting our $10 eShop gift card giveaway. It might happen tonight. What was I saying? Yeah, I will beat Pokemon Legends ZA. I know it's different, quite different than Arceus, but I liked Arceus a lot. Arceus was a great game in my opinion. I want to beat it, this one too. Even if like the first opening act I was a bigger fan of Arceus than this one. I will get to it, but I don't want it to already become a backlog game, but it's kind of going to become a backlog game because Ghost of Yotei is so big. I'm putting in my time with that. Hyrule Warriors is going to like skyrocket to the top of my list, where I'm not going to say that Ghost of Yotei is going to get like nothing, but I'll be juggling a little bit, you know. But I'll have enough time, I think, between Hyrule and Ghost to Metroid, but we'll see. Joycey J with the blue $2 super chat. PSA: Age of Imprisonment may have leaked. Stay spoiler free, y'all. Ooh. Thank you, Joycey, for that awesome contribution and for the important heads up, because I'm not someone that likes spoilers, you know? And I don't go looking for them, so usually they don't find me, but it is possible. The unfortunate thing is, somebody could just be mean and be like, oh, look at some Nintendo people are streaming talking, and they drop in, so-and-so dies at the end of blah, 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 or so-and-so is the real person of the father of the da-da-da. I'm like, what? Why would you do that? And like, that's unfortunate, you know? So that could happen at any time. Someone could just be a jerk out there and try to ruin it for others, right? Ha ha ha, that was funny. That's lame. Sometimes it's like, just don't go sleuthing around too much for every little bit and you won't find it. But then sometimes you're just doing your daily scrolling on YouTube, Shorts, X, Twitter, Instagram, whatever, and you stumble upon it and you saw an image or a thumbnail like, oh, I really don't want to see that. So yeah, even though it is a prequel to Tears of the Kingdom, there's still going to be plenty of surprises that we don't yet know about. So yeah, listen to Joycey, everybody. Stay free of spoilers the best you can, probably. Thank you, Joycey, again. Thank you, Nin128, again. And Carlton San, Pokemon Fan 34, Tabby Cat Games, Steak 1024, and Ash. Jeez. Where do I get to? Ash, okay, that was the question. 50 hours to reach the point of the game where the credits roll. 50. Oof. Well, that's not happening before Age of Imprisonment, because that's in 3 days. But could that happen before Metroid? That could happen before Metroid. But I have to do a little bit of a better job at juggling things. But that is a pretty healthy time. Thank you, Ash. I got to beat Legends ZA and Age of Calamity. Yeah. Michael Gutman. I just beat Ghost of Tsushima. What a game. Heck yeah. Dude, that one's awesome. That's why I was looking forward to Yotei so much, because Ghost of Tsushima was excellent. I think I had credits in like 26 hours. I'm at about 50 hours now. Brian C. beat it in 26. Not rushing, I take it. Just like playing, because that's pretty good. Roger Enyart! Out of nowhere! Oh, snap, crackle, pop! Roger, how long have you been here? Did you know that I have Sleeping Dog on my lap? Did you know, Roger, that today, earlier in this stream, we hit 401 members, an all-time high for the channel. And then now, thanks to this 20 gifted membership that you just dropped, we're at 421? What? This is insane. We have a new month here. What a beautiful way to start off the new month. Our first stream of the month. Such awesome support. Roger, thank you so much. In this stream, we're already giving away a gift card. We're giving a $10 eShop gift card. 35 people watching now. Do y'all notice that 35 is a healthy number that we've got going right now? Better than previous months, like start of the stream. I know we've been streaming for 75 minutes, but it still feels like a pretty young, early stream in the day. But like, we're just having a blast talking because we've got so much to talk about. 421 members, new all-time record, previously 375. 421. We smacked past it. 46 more than the record. Dang, that's amazing. Giving a gift card giveaway. We got Zelda this week. Oh my gosh. What was the last thing I was reading before Roger interrupted me? Very kindly interrupting. Not really interrupting, you know. I think Brian C. with the 26 hours. Okay. That's still more time than I have to beat it within 3 days. But I think I could beat it without rushing. Just beat it and have fun. Maybe like 30 hours or so before Zelda comes out. Or before Metroid comes out. We'll see. Jeez Louise. Let me... Okay, let me read a little bit of this before I read off Roger's members. Joyce is saying it's a rumor. Can't say for sure. Just what you heard. Pokemon Fan Legends EA leaked out before it came out. Yeah, I don't look for spoilers and I don't look at them. People just hate the Nintendo community more so than others. I mean, JRDN, anytime there's so much good, someone is jealous of that good and wants to rain on that parade. It's just there. Happens don't click. Jokes on them telling me the ending tells me nothing. In a way, true. I mean, we've already played the sequels, so, you know. But you don't want to see certain costumes and stuff like that, right? I like that they gave Zelda a sword. I didn't like her attacks in Age of Calamity. I like the magical infused ones. Yeah, I think it's going to be pretty dope with a sword. Don't sleep. All right. We got to read these gifted members. 20 by Roger. Starting with River. Ruler's Reach Fan. ETT. Biohazard. The Proto. Jack Shrimp. Phoenix Wolf. Harmon. Adrian Navarro. Cats and Lego. Dustin Smith. ABHINAV Kumar. Kyle Blast Gamer. Okay. Or Kyle Blast Games it was covering. Matt L. Tabby Cat Games. Oh no, Tabby Cat Games saying Roger sneaking in. Yes. Lucas Dreamer. Frosty. Big Wingus Spinkus. Mr. Man 5. Aiden Gaming X. Love BLX. And Lou JT. Thank you for saying that. I loved her arrows in the OG Hyrule Warriors. Yeah, Joycey. The arrows were cool. I remember that. Holy cow, I beat Ghost of Tsushima in 26 hours. Roger just appears. Boom. Can we get to 40 likes? Almost 40 likes. Brian C. Yeah, I was just doing the story stuff. Then been working on catching / other stuff after credits. That's cool. Roger saying, who's this Roger person you're talking about? I'm totally a new member here. Rolling on the floor laughing. I've been sitting here for about 30 minutes just lurking and lurking. Well, very nice. So hopefully you got to see Mario and Peach make that appearance. I could easily get another 10 plus hours out of Tsushima though. Roger Enyart strangely reminds you of Roger. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Joycey. One more like to 40 likes. Cool, Pokemon Fan 34. Thanks for keeping on top of that. I lived Ghost of Tsushima so much, or loved it, or whatever, that I got the Platinum Trophy. Yeah, that's cool, the Cringe Prophet. Welcome, too, by the way. Man, 2020 was stacked. That's one of the best years in gaming. It might have been PlayStation's best. Like, in PlayStation history, 2020 might have been their best year. Because they had a lot. Oh, boy, oh, boy. River saying thanks to Roger. I love this community, says Tabby. Pokemon Fan 34, we got 40 lights. Right on. Can we hit 50? Maybe. A Greg to the Pass is here. Nope. Don't want to see anything. I'm so tempted to play the demo at one of the stores, but we're so close, there's no point. I mean, I could see a point in just like, I got a little bit of a taste of it, but yeah, it's 3 days. I could have waited, I guess. Dragonfly Knights is in here. Thanks for the membership. I love your vids. Thank you, Dragonfly Knights. I don't know who you got it by, but I'm pretty sure you either received that gift and membership by Ash or Roger Enyart, who are in this chat right now. But I'm glad you're here. Thank you for liking those videos. 6 more likes. Almost there. Hold on, there's some other chats. Unobo Goron 223. Guys, I just got an email saying I'm a member now, so thank you to whoever that was. Awesome, Unobo Goron. Got your amiibo right there, Unobo, the Goron. Unobo's dope. Yeah, I think that must have been by Ash, because I think that was right before Roger did it. So you're welcome on Ash's behalf. State 1024, you knew the lyrics to the East Side. That's right. When I think of WWE wrestlers, I think of Roman Reigns' legendary championship reign, and John Cena's never seen 17 championships. You need a dog stream day? Yeah, like just Peach and me in the backyard or something like that. My favorite wrestler is Batista, says JM Powers 83. Batista was great. Dominic Mysterio, Carlton Son, yeah, he's really great too. Tabby trying to help Ash. Hey, you all helped. You all helped. You can't, it's random. That's true. Why can't people just... Oh, okay. Okay. Elvin Garcia dropping the W. Okay, now I'm rewound up. Now I'm back here. Roger says, I had a bad week last week. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Had a migraine for almost a week. Ugh. Had to stay away from screens and gaming for a bit. Sucks. But it made it so much worse. Look at that. Oh, a bad headache really sucks, because when it just pounds and just pulses and just... and you just feel your eyes and things just shaking, and you try to take water, or you stand up and walk and move around, like, those are the worst. Those suck. Did you take anything for it, like ibuprofen, Advil, something like that? Or did you just really try to, like you said, stay away from screens? Which that's one of the things. Yeah, the light that emits off, focusing on something, even like TV further away. No fun. I'm glad that you feel better now, Roger, because that's no fun. Nope, I could wait until Thursday. I took a half day so I can play. Awesome. Do you know who I am now, Paul? I'm Nintendo Prime, and I love Henry the Hamster. You just have a different name than you had before, evidently. That's who you are. Will you 100% age of imprisonment? Ooh, Dragonfly Knights? That's a good question. Probably. I'll probably either 100% it or do the equivalent of 100%ing it in the way that I did Breath of the Wild, where I got every shrine, every heart container that I could, aka, or slash, I should say, every stamina wheel upgrade, every part on the map uncovered, every inventory slot expanded to the max amount of pieces of clothing I could get, if not overboard, because I couldn't get everything because there weren't enough slots when you count the DLC. One of the things that was a little gripe, I'm like, dude, with the DLC, you cannot own every piece of costume in the game, you know? But every shield expansion, DLC, Master Quest mode, all of that done. Max swords, max archery components, bows, and several hundred Koroks. That all counts as 100%ing it. Did I get all 900 Koroks? No, but everything up until that point, yes. So that's 100%ing it for me. So if it's like the equivalent of that in Age of Imprisonment, I'll probably do that much. Got a Mirage for 20. Roger, food is the best. No meds. Yeah, sometimes the right kind of food, sometimes a nice carbohydrate will help when you have the amylase breakdown of it. Tea, warm foods, no lights. I wonder if Mr. P is going to go live tonight. Usually about 6, right? 6 Pacific, 8 Eastern. 4 more likes to 50. That's a big stream, Pokemon Fan 34. Sticking at 32 people watching now with almost 50 likes. Very cool. We'll do that giveaway soon, by the way. We will do it soon. Nintendo Switch 2 for Mario Kart World Pro Racer is a member for a month. Way to go. I want to stream at midnight if it unlocks then. That would be cool. I just 100% Breath of the Wild this last week. All Koroks, all map, everything. I'm so happy with myself. Ha ha ha. Dude, getting all 900, getting every Korok. I mean, that is the true 100%. I was fine saying 100%ed it without that one little thing. But that is the technical one. Because, like, I don't have the golden poop at the end, you know? But that's pretty dope. Good for you on getting it. Breath of the Wild is my favorite game of all time. Paul, you have till the end of the stream to know who I am, or I will unsubscribe. Well, then just tell me what your former name is. I don't want to. Or tell me what your old handle was, I guess. I'm playing Horizon Zero Dawn right now. It's pretty decent. I beat Spider-Man Remastered a week ago. I just started Assassin's Creed Mirage 2. It's amazing so far. That's cool. Yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn is good. Yeah. Zero Dawn and Forbidden West are both good games. Spider-Man Remastered, though. I mean, even base Spider-Man PS4. Excellent game. If you haven't also played Spider-Man Miles Morales and Spider-Man 2, big time recommend those. When does Jeff announce the nominees for the Game Awards? Should be in a couple of weeks. I have prescription meds, but sometimes I feel they don't always help. Yeah, Roger. But you're better now. So that's good. Keep that going. Old handle, LOL. Breaker. Come on, back. How about you, Rubber Duck? Horizon Zero Dawn is mid. All Koroks plus poop trophy. It's my fave game too. Excellent. It had a number at the end. 4 more to 50. R, you got him? Okay, I think I'm... LOL, I already have Spider-Man Miles Morales, and I'll get Spider-Man 2 after that. I'm just behind on PS4 and PS5 games since I just bought my PS5, which is my first Sony console. Yeah, Michael Goodman. That's a pretty cool thing about gaming. Like, you could totally not get every system, be a single console gamer for a generation or two, eventually get one of the competing consoles platforms, and then just be introduced to like a world of wonder. Like, if you never owned a Nintendo system, oh my gosh, and you finally dove in now and bought a Nintendo Switch 2, gosh, would you be in for a treat? You would be in for such a treat, especially if you got yourself a Nintendo Switch Online Expansion Pass membership. You would see and hear so many wonderful games, so many tunes from all sorts of eras of Mario, Zelda, Metroid, Donkey Kong. You'd have access to new stuff like Splatoon, Fire Emblem, multiple generations of Nintendo. Even if you just looked at Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2, what a time to jump in. Let's say the last time you owned a Nintendo system was 2011, Wii. And then you didn't get a Wii U in 12. You bought a PS4 in 13. You didn't get a Nintendo Switch in 17. And here we are in 2025. You're a 14-year removed Nintendo fan, Nintendo gamer. You would have all of those Wii U titles that eventually came to Nintendo Switch available now on NS and NS2. And likewise, if you never owned a PlayStation console, I guess it's not as hard hitting because you don't have quite the long library lineage going back to the 80s, because PlayStation came around in 94, 95 in the West. But you still have access to all of the PS4 gen, and you have some heavy hitters. You've got Uncharted 4, God of War Ragnarok, Last of Us 1 and 2, Ghost of Tsushima and Yote, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Rebirth, FF16, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. You have a lot. And you need to have some access via PSN to some former stuff too. Like, you still could play Twisted Metal Black. You could still get some Ratchet and Clank games. You could play PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale, actual PS4 game. Yeah. Anytime you're a first to something, it's pretty good. John Castle, shout out to all my LA Dodgers fans. We champions back to back. John Castle, Dodgers have been to 5 World Series in the last 10 years, having won 3. That's got to be some type of record, right? Got to be like a top 5 all. I mean, maybe you know more than me. I'm sure you know more than me in baseball, but correct me if I'm wrong. Is this 10-year run within the top 5 of any 10-year run in MLB history? Because that sounds pretty damn impressive. In a decade, you made it to the end 5 times, and you have 3 number 1 victories. 3 number 1 spots, 2 number 2 spots. Half of the last decade you spent in the World Series. That's got to be some type of top 5 baseball run, right? I don't know. Sounds pretty good. Spider-Man 2 was so good. Yes. My old handle is your fave chatter. I also need Last of Us 1 and 2. Also, I have access to so many third parties. Oh, I mean, Grand Theft Auto 4, 5, Metal Gear Solid. Can't quite do 4, but 5. Yeah, there's a lot. Paul, the gap in my Nintendo home consoles was N64 to Switch. Steak 1024. The last Nintendo console you had was Nintendo 64. So you were playing like up until 2000 or something, okay? Didn't get a GameCube in 01. And then 17 years later got a Nintendo Switch 2. So you didn't play GameCube, Wii U. Now, Steak 1024. What about in that time Game Boy Advance, DS, 3DS? Because if you also pass that on those, you got a lot of the Game Boy Advance games now on NSO expansion pack. And regarding DS and 3DS, maybe not, but maybe eventually. Still, that's a pretty impressive gap. Switch 1 must have been a pretty awesome system for you. Splatoon, such a goated game. Hint, hint. If only Paul knew who I really am. Switch 2 is peak. Loving mine, Ryan. So I will be leaving for now, but I will be back later, I imagine. Good evening for now, says Charles Trudell. Have a good one, Charles. Thank you for being here. Michael Gutmann. It's pretty hard hitting. I have a list of 40 more AAA games I want. Jeez. That's a lot. That's a lot. Hold on. This chat is tricky. If Prime goes live, he will say my name on his live, Paul. Your name is I'm Nintendo Prime, and I love Henry the Hamster. I already bought 7 games plus 3 digital. I don't even have enough storage. That's a real thing. That's a real thing right there. Yes, absolutely. Paul was lost on that one. He had no clue, says Tabby Cat Games. Nice a Bayonetta emoji. Tabby Cat dropping. Heck yeah, the Dodgers are so good. Yeah. I'm Nintendo Prime and I love Henry the Hamster. Pretty darn good. My rule is I won't spend more than $30 on a PS game, but I will spend $70 on a Nintendo Switch 2 game. Hey, that's a fine rule. Heck yeah, Dodgers baby. LOL, love that song. Same, but my limit is 0 for PS5. Michael Goodman says, why? Because you don't have one? The Yankees won 5 World Series in a row in the late 40s to early 1950s. That was probably the best World Series run. I agree. I mean, winning 5 in a freaking row. That's 2 more than Dodgers 3. And in 5 consecutive years, not a 10-year period of time. That even if in the other 5 years before or after he didn't make it at all, wouldn't have mattered. That would be the best decade run, you know? Wow. Probably. I mean, yeah. Handheld, you had Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, DS, 3DS. Okay, so you still were playing Nintendo games in that time, just not home consoles, portable consoles you were on top of. So you were experiencing the GBA stuff like Metroid Zero Mission, Metroid Fusion, and on the DS side, yeah, plenty of games. Star Fox Command, Castlevania, Dawn of Sorrow, 3DS Super Mario, 3D Land, Link Between Worlds. I think this Henry the Hamster person is Bill Trinan. That's right, JM Powers 83. Bill Trinan is here in the house. Hopefully I'll make some progress on that list over the next few years. Yeah, slowly but surely. State 1024. Home consoles went Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, Xbox OG, Xbox 360, PS3, Xbox One, PS4, Switch 1, Series X, Switch 2. Okay, cool. I could see, yeah, post N64, it's like, okay, no GameCube. Let me see what Xbox has. Let me go 360 because Xbox was solid. But let me get a PS3 while I'm at it because they've got some things that I don't. Let me continue Xbox One and do the PS4 and then get Switch and then Xbox Series X, Switch 2. I like to see how people's thought process works and what they ended up buying over the years because it's kind of fun. It's pretty cool. Yeah, Peach wants to go outside. I'll probably leave you with something for a moment so I could take her out. That's like the NBA Celtics won 9 championships in a row. Is that their total? No. No. Not 9 in a row. LOL, Bill Trinan. Man, Bill, last time I saw you was in April at the Nintendo Switch 2 experience in Los Angeles. That was good talking to you for a little bit. Okay. 30 watching. Geez, we still have a gift card to give. Peach, you want to go outside? She's like, yeah, dummy. I want to go outside. What do you think? Why am I barking? Okay. Okay, Peach. Okay, Peach. Oh, you want up or outside? Do you want to go outside? I think she wants to go outside. I don't know if she wants to go outside or up. Okay. I'll be right back. What? What? She's outside? She's like, quit teasing me. All right, Peach. Let's go outside. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'll be right back. Okay, Peach. Let's go outside. Okay, you said it, mister. Just in case I have to lure her back. Come on, Peach. All right, Peach. Peach got to do some business outside. Peach, here you go. Alrighty. Let's see. Does anyone in the chat know who I am besides Tabby? I know who you are. Cool, LOL. Who is he? Definitely not, LOL. Don't say we know who wears the collar for that relationship. Haha, dudes. I do. R. Steak. Oh, okay. We've been deprived of Cherokun. Instead, we got Jacket-san. Keep it a secret, chat. Alright. Gift card giveaway? Or some shorts? Here's a fun one. Alright, Dead Suit. Where in the moon is Paul Gale Network? We will find him. He's somewhere here on Lorien. But this place is so big, and it's covered with enemies. This might take a while, but we'll do it. But first, we've got to do this. Today in gaming history, November 3rd, 2022, Ghost Song launched for the Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series, and PC worldwide. Alright, Dad. As you know, my shorts are very different. The gaming history shorts have the most variety by far because they don't follow any one particular theme or a gimmick, if you will. As long as I end up saying today in gaming history, followed by the date and the game, what year it came out on, what system, everything else is kind of like fair game for the sake of variety. And this one in particular, Ghost Song, came out for all of those platforms I mentioned 3 years ago today. But the cool thing about Ghost Song is I'm an NPC in Ghost Song. And that's why I was like, well, what if I make this short me looking for myself and saying such? That was the little bit of the gimmick for Peach. That was a little bit of a gimmick for that short. So I thought that was kind of fun. This one, November 3rd, 3 days until the release of Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. Or should I say, 72 hours remain. Ah! Not gaming history, but just, a fun take on the countdown to Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. This one, though, a very different. Hi, I'm hosting... Wow, thank you. This is exactly... Hi, I'm hosting a video game launch party next weekend, and I want to really... Style savvy, totally different from gaming history Ghost Song. Then this one. But not equally. Those who dream by night, in the dusty recesses of their minds, wake in the day to find that it was vanity. But the dreamers of the day are dangerous men, for they may act their dream with open eyes to make it possible. This I did. Today in gaming history, November 1st, 2011, Uncharted 3 Drake's Deception launched for the PlayStation 3 in North America. And that Uncharted 3 one was a lot different than my Uncharted 2 one, if you remember from a couple of months ago. Oh, I didn't like the stream yet. Come on, Robbie Reigns. Let's get the... come on, I'm Nintendo Prime and I love Henry the Hamster. You gotta get with that. You gotta get with that like. Maybe you'll hit 50. Maybe we'll hit 50 likes. Did we already hit 50 likes? 49 likes. Maybe Robbie Reigns will show up here and maybe he'll make it 50. We'll see. Haven't seen him in a while. 31 watching now. We're gonna do a giveaway soon. Giveaway soon. All the cool kids like the stream. That's right. They do. Your audio is cutting in and out. Is it really? Let me unplug, replug. Uncharted. Need a new one now. Yes, Roger. Does the audio sound better? Paul, do you keep your deadly cardboard weapons in display? Kind of. I could show you them. Do you want to see the cardboard weapons? Do I have them easily accessible? Yeah, I kind of do. Here. I'll show you the cardboard weapons. Peach, what do you want? What do you want now? Huh? What do you want now? What you want now? You want more snacks or something? This isn't like the permanent box or anything. It's just where they happen to be as of now. But let's see. Let's see what I've got here. We have Rivali's bow. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I have multiple, well, not multiple. Three bows. But it was fun to make this one. I've got Mifa's trident. Some of these have seen slightly better days. But you can see this I reinforced with the sticks. So I could always reinforce the other ones too. We've got a Kokiri shield. Full with the ability to... I made it this way. Full with the ability to hold on to it like this. Boom. Kokiri shield's pretty sweet. I like that one. You got the Scimitar of the Seven with a nice handle right here from Urbosa. That turned out pretty sweet. I have two Kokiri swords. 1, 2. Fun. Is that it? Yeah. The four... Oh, no. Oh. Daruk's Boulder Smasher. Also seen a little bit better days. Yeah, but these are pretty neat. I made these. I like them. My kids like them. It's fun, you know? When Labo came out, I was like, it's gonna be pretty smart for families and for folks that just like Lego and stuff like that. And maybe not everybody will want it, but there's a certain community that are going to be pretty down with Lego, with Labo. Roger, and you're just a box of weapons casually laying around the house. Cardboard weapons. You ever get a paper cut? Oh, now Peach wants up again. Yeah, Peach. You know what? Last time you're getting up because you're a spoiled dog. Ninty Prime will probably provide us a stream soon, shortly. That's cool. I guess 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. 10,000 Noodles. Paul Gale's a fellow Toys R Us kid. Yes, I am. We hit 50. Awesome. Thank you, Pokemon Fan 34. At one point, I had to deliver a ton of pallets of cardboard. That was not great. Heavy, I bet. Technically, there's no proof that I'm Robbie Raines. He does seem like a goat, though. Yeah, Robbie Raines was cool. I think you would like him on Nintendo Prime. And I love Henry the Hamster. I think you would like him. Husband calls him... husband calls Rivali Ravioli. That's pretty good, too. 20! What? What? What in the world? No way. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. That didn't just happen. That didn't just happen. Are you telling me that we're going to have how many? 441 members now? 441? What in the world? This is how you kick off a month. This is the beginning of a new month. There's energy in the air because we're getting into Black Friday month. There's going to be deals. You know there's going to be deals. Some big movies coming up. Big games coming up. we've got two big Nintendo heavy hitters this month. We've got an amiibo. This Thursday we get not just Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment, one of probably many for us, a Game of the Year contender, but the Samus Aran and Viola amiibo, the additional Samus Aran amiibo, and then just a couple of weeks away, we're going to get Kirby Air Riders. Dude, November's hype. November's Thanksgiving. November's Cyber Monday. Woo! We're coming off of Halloween. Dang. I hope you all like the short tomorrow. This is the energy I needed at the end of the day of all of that filming for that Hyrule Warriors short tomorrow. It was worth it though. It was fun. Effort was put into it. All of them have effort, but like that was like, whew, that one was a bit. Wow. Thank you, Roger Enyart, so much for 20 more gifted members. I appreciate it. Big time, man. Now you don't know what that does. Well, maybe you do know, but for a little channel like this, that goes a long way. Ravioli. Roger. Yup, Roger with the gift bomb. What happens if Roger makes everyone a member and we run out of people to become members? 10,000 Noodles, there was a little moment where we reached the amount of members that we could have because other people didn't have their membership notification ability to receive turned on and people were getting refunded. So it's happened. But then we got so many new subscribers to the channel that hasn't happened in a while. And once in a while, I'm changing it from like the white gifted to the blue to the green back to white. We haven't run into any problems, so I've just kept it white. But like eventually I might make it blue or green temporarily just to keep things varied. But this is working out great. We're doing awesome. Man, who are the 20? Jeez Louise. Kyung Ko, Adam Useless Fact, Joseph S., Johnny Thunders, Travis 222 Old, Redden, Alex VGMs, Araceli Nietes, Animal Head Skull X, Alanis Martinez. That's the first 10. Holy smokes. Remember that one time Ash did 50? How freaking long it took? I was like, I'm losing track here. Here's Roger with the 20. After doing an already 20, we add Ash with the 30. We had 70 new members tonight. This is wild. This is another amazing stream. Ananis Hernandez, JLam 990, Zelda Knight 2, Aurora Plays 9727, DBX Widowmaker 4681, Captain Doge, Sean Mahue, Tech House, Not Like, and Lee. Ravioli. Okay, I think I read that one. Erase that Ash person off the board. LOL, just kidding. Well, dang it, Roger. It happened. Oh, man. So my one doggy was always... So my one dog, E, was away for a few days, and now him and the other dog are behaving like blubbering idiots. It was cute for the first 10 minutes. Not so much now. I feel old when you call me sir. Okay, talking amongst each other. Oh, let's end the poll, by the way. Are you getting Hyrule Warriors? 41% are this Thursday. 43% will eventually. That's 84% of this community is getting Hyrule Warriors, and 16% not. That's comparable to what it was last week. If I'm not mistaken, last week I did a similar poll, and it was like 83% of the people of this community, yes, are getting Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. Man, I can't believe the support. And yeah, Roger, it is just a box of cardboard weapons. I might have to make some new ones. I'm sure I will. Like, oh, I don't have them anymore, but I made 2 green Samus Aran arm cannon blasters. They were pretty cool, but these probably look more faithful to the weapons than the Samus Aran arm cannons did, but those were neat. Those were fun also. Guru 1 was great. Paper cuts to buy. I was getting so close to getting away with it. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm Nintendo Prime and I love Henry the Hamster. Okay. My sister played that one on the DS. Stream was lagging. Mom, my internet's being a jerk. Tired talking about pants. Okay. Okay. I think I'm caught up. When are we doing the gift card giveaway? In a moment, I guess. Let me see if I can read this. 16%. Have I taught you nothing? I know. You think these shorts would work?
November 1st, 5 days until the release of Hyrule
volume?
Warriors: Age of Imprisonment.
Where's the volume? Can you all hear that?
Huh? Nothing happened. Oh yeah. November 1st, 5 days
Where's my
until the
volume?
release of Hyrule Warriors: Age of Imprisonment. 5 days until the release of Hyrule Warriors: Age of Imprisonment. Let's go! November.
Was the audio there for you all the whole time? Yeah, good. I mean, I wonder how many people watch these countdown shorts that weren't originally planning on buying those games that eventually did. I have heard from folks that were like, I found out about Ruffy the Riverside thanks to these shorts. I bought the game as a result. I have heard people say, dude, those Donkey Kong Bonanza shorts were exciting enough that it made me buy the game. And like, here we are now. And I heard some with Pokemon. And here we are now with Hyrule Warriors. I might have heard one. But I wonder, like, what is the general effect, you know? Michael Guzman, I plan on buying Ruffy because of your shorts. Very cool. See, like, that's neat. I'm glad to hear that. I just don't like Warriors games. I enjoy the lore drops vicariously, though, through Mr. P or whoever plays it. Oh, Nate Dog 94. How do y'all deal with all the Switch 2 negativity? It doesn't even affect me at all. There are so many good games on Nintendo Switch 2 that I'm playing and having a wonderful time. I'm playing some of the games from yesteryear in better quality, either titles that I didn't beat, or in some cases just titles that I liked a lot that I'm revisiting a bit, or titles that have new content like Kirby and the Forgotten Land and its Starcross World DLC. I'm enjoying new stuff like Donkey Kong Bonanza and Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 and Split Fiction and Mario Kart World. And I'm stoked for Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. I like the couple of hours I played in Pokemon Legends ZA so far. I like the ease of access of Street Fighter 6 on the go and the new Mortal Kombat collection that I have. And Fast Racing Fusion, super cool. You know, if I didn't mention it, Mortal Kombat collection, I like that. I'm stoked for Yoshi next year. I like Mario, Galaxy 1 and 2, even though I already have all those games anyways, repurchased it. Like, it's a wonderful system. There's nothing to be down on at all. There's nothing to be down on at all. We're just getting a brand new Animal Crossing, drop. We're getting new Super Mario Bros. Wonder drop. We just got Hades 2 a couple of months ago, a Game of the Year contender. Anyone talking negative, like, it doesn't affect me at all. Like, whatever. Watch the sales when it's 9.6 million. Watch the direct when it's record-breaking total views. Watch the Circana charts when Nintendo Switch 2 tops the month of October. Watch the Famitsu charts when Switch 2 sales week after week after week is number one. Look at the various outlets like IGN and GameSpot and the Game Awards and whomever out there give so many nominations to Nintendo titles and many winners. Look at the next fiscal report when we see how many more millions of games Nintendo sold. Look at how running parallel Nintendo Switch 2 is with new theme parks opening up, new Mario movie sequel, new Zelda movie live action. With all this stuff, there's so much goodness. Don't let the hate get to you. Kirby Air Riders is coming out this month. Hyrule Warriors is coming out this month. Like I said, Metro Prime 4 next month. Running parallel with these things, new Amiibo. We have such good stuff to enjoy as Nintendo fans. Like Roger said too, same way we always deal with negativity, ignore it. I got the pre-order at Best Buy, so ready. I may just download it digitally, but it's like 45 gigs. Yeah, it's the biggest Hyrule Warrior game to date. Song of Storms, yes. Hmon. Now you're a robot? Oh, hold on. Let me do this again. Upsetting Joyce is probably top 3 on the list of things I regret this decade. Hate it when I accidentally make it rain outside. Shucks. I plan on buying Ruffy. Okay, I got that. Oh, let me see. Best Buy employees was legit trying to bully you for buying a Nintendo Switch 2 game. Ah, Ben, Nate Dog 94, super unprofessional. What a load of baloney. It doesn't torture me, lol. I mean, I love Joyce's story, even though it's Zelda. Paul Gale isn't an Xbox, but he sounds like he's inside of one. Dang it. Man, this microphone's not perfect. It's pretty good, but not perfect. I will get Ruffy on the Riverside in the future physical, and you convinced me on getting Pokemon Legends EA through the shorts countdowns. Hey, very good. Thank you, Robbie Rains. I mean, I'm Nintendo Prime, and I love Henry the Hamster. What Switch 2 negativity? There's always a vocal minority, but they talk loud. Oh. He's doing something counter to his job description. He's in sales, not talking people out of him. Exactly. X Portalier X. November 3rd. 31 days until the release of Metro Prime 4 Beyond. That's right. November 3rd. 31 days until the release of Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. Heck yeah. Paul, what's your final guess on Switch 2 sales before Nintendo drops the numbers on us? Oh, geez. I found it earlier. What was it? Okay, as of August 25th, Nintendo Switch 2 was at 8.6 million. So I've got to say that it's at least 9 for September 30th. But like I said, I'd love for it to be 10. I think 9.6 would be excellent though. I mean, to be safe, 9.2. To be safe, 9.2, and I don't feel bad with that. I think that's a little on the lower side, you know? It's the internet age. People can't keep their damn opinions to themselves, even in real life, when it serves them to do so. Remind your coworker how lame it is to hate on someone for a dumbass reason and to mind their business. I have to stay up late for the sales update. Heck yeah. Peach agrees. Mecha Peach. You know how addicted I am to NS1 sales, beating PS2 sales, and just sales overall. So satisfying to see. Yeah, Nintendo Switch is at 153.6 million. That's the number I got last one as of August 25th. So I'm expecting it to be quite close to 154. Not beating DS, I don't think. It'll beat DS this time. But by some time, I wouldn't be surprised if, like, by now, it's November 3rd, we beat DS. And then you only have, like, 6 million to go to top PS2. Peach, that guy sucks. I love Switch 2. Arf, arf. That's right. Peach is saying she's excited about Age of Imprisonment. Also true. Paul, what's your favorite game of all time? Favorite game of all time is The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Did I ever finish Metroid Dread? Absolutely. But Roger, you're asking Joycey. When are we doing the giveaway? Soon. Just gotta catch up to the chat. It's supposed to be a good story, even if you don't know or like Zelda. That's good. Echoes has the best title theme, bar none. Yeah, so you like that song, right? Nate Dog 94. Not Nintendo, but I'm super excited for the new farming simulator for Switch 2 in December. Yeah, I saw the cow thumbnail and I showed that to my wife because she loves cows. So I thought that was kind of fun. Yeah, that should be cool. Haven't picked it up. Strict budget for now. I'm only getting Age of Imprisonment, Octopath Traveler, maybe Kirby the Rider. My favorite title song for sure ever is Ys 8. It was so good that the people behind Final Fantasy 16 stole it for one of their boss battle themes. I need an edit button to help me help myself. Alphabet, Google, whatever. I'm guessing 153.98 million. Clip it now. Yeah, that's pretty close. Pretty close. Okay. Let's do that giveaway. I'm just gonna play this in the meantime while I buy it.
Ha ha! Oh yeah! Ha 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 ha! Oh ha 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 ha! Oh! Ah! Welcome, guests, to the last resort. Are you ready to check in? Mario. Mario.
Oh, phew. Today in gaming history, October 31st, 2019, Luigi's Mansion 3 launched for the Nintendo Switch worldwide.
Ha ha!
That's a pretty fun one too. I am about to get this, by the way. And then we'll run this giveaway. It gave me the chills and reminded me of the ghost from the main lobby. Yeah, that's good. Okay, cool. I got it. And we've got 29 people watching now. $56 likes. Okay, updated. 56 likes, 28 people watching. If you would like to be entered into the Nintendo eShop gift card giveaway right now, drop a number 1 in the chat. Drop a number 1 in the chat. And make sure you either have a North American Nintendo Switch account or the ability to add a North American email to your non-US resident account so you can accept the card and treat yourself to a game. Also, make sure you have a way of getting a hold of me. Ideally, you have an X account, and then you could just DM me at Paul Gale Network on that account. But if you don't have an X account, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Discord, those are other ways that you could do it. Speaking of gift cards and giveaways and stuff like that, Robbie Reigns, no, sorry, not Robbie Reigns. Robbie Reigns isn't here today, unfortunately. Roger Enyart. Who was it? Was it Carlton Son or Vito Libido that did not get a hold of you? Because Carlton Son is here tonight. That if he didn't get a hold of you, Carlton Son, reach out to Roger Enyart on Facebook so he could send you the Super Mario coin. If Vito Libido is the one that didn't get back to you, then, well, that person's not here tonight, so hopefully they will get back to you. Because I forgot who it was. One of them didn't. Yeah, because in order for me to give you a code, I have to be able to send it somehow, right? Looks like so far, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Aha. Got it, got it. Carlton Son, reach out on Facebook to Roger Enyart because you won the Super Mario coins last time, but you did not respond back to him. I think you gave me your email, which I gave to Roger, and Roger emailed you, but you didn't reply to Roger. So hop on that. Oh man, now I lost track. How many people? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 60 likes. Wow. Wow. What a big stream. Mr. Chicken Leg says hello. Hello there. A monk and Dronky everywhere else. Okay, I think that's it. We gave enough time. Last chance, I guess. If you're one of the 36 people watching, you could go ahead enter in to win the $10 eShop gift card giveaway. Gosh, in the last couple of months, we sure have done a lot of these. It's been pretty cool. Mr. Chicken Lad, for the last 2 hours, we have been kind of raving over the hype for The Legend of Zelda. Sorry, I started off saying The Legend of Zelda. For Hyrule Warriors, Age of Imprisonment. And I gave a little tease of tomorrow's Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment short, which is my favorite one yet. I think you're all going to like it. Okay, everybody good? We don't have 38 people that entered, but we have 38 people watching. So those that didn't enter, I guess now's your last chance. Brian C. saying good luck to everyone. Pokemon Fan 34 saying good luck. But those aren't enrollments. You think a Twilight Princess 2 could ever happen? I would like to see life continued for that Link. I'd like to see Midna and her side of the world, what's going on, you know. I won't rule out anything. There's too much history yet to happen. More gaming is yet to happen than the gaming that we experienced so far. So possibilities are greater going forward than what have existed so far in this industry. So I would say it's possible. I don't know how likely, but yeah. All right, we're rolling it. What was it? 441 members now? I'd have dove through that mirror faster than Peach chasing a ball. Oh, what a heartbreaker. Love the beard, by the way. Thank you, thank you. Inspiring. Yeah, it's getting pretty beefy. I'll dye it red and I'll be Ganondorf. I mean, look at this thing. When I brush it out like that, instead of down, it's getting pretty there. All right. Congratulations, 10,000 noodles. There's my Salon Horde. 10,000 noodles. You won a $10 eShop card. Congratulations. I hope you're here to receive it. I saw you here just a moment ago. You literally said you dive through the mirror faster than Peach chasing a ball. So I know you're here. I would love an open world Zelda where all the stories come together. Make an open world. Oh my gosh, Bill Ballmer. Long time ago, I came up with a little story called The Legend of Zelda: The Coming Together. It was like in 2003 or something like that. Dude, I imagine like a bunch of Links, like 4 Links, hanging out by a campfire and stuff. Oh, I could picture it. That'd be cool. The one thing I'll always be mad at Shiggy for is not giving us a Twilight Princess 2 when the devs were excited to make one. It might happen one day. It could happen. But we did get Link's crossbow training, which is a fun game. Damn it, now I have to reactivate Twitter. Do you have to reactivate it? I guess so. I was thinking, can't you just like send a DM? But you might have to reactivate the send the DM for a hot minute, get my DM right back to you for another hot minute, and go back to deactivating it again. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't take too long. He's on Discord too. That's true. I'll send me on Discord, which I'm at Paul Gale Network. I'm not on Discord at the moment, but I could hop on. So you will get it. Like Brian C. I remember I didn't give it to him live on chat, but I did send it to him and he did confirm I got the code and it worked and stuff like that. No, hit me up later. now, later, whenever, 10,000 noodles. But you won. Congratulations. I'm not going to not give it to you. You got it. Yeah, if it's not on X, 10,000 noodles, Discord's fine. It's just, well, it looks like you're not going to be ready right now. I'm not quite ready for Discord yet either. But you sent it to me before the end of tonight's up or whatever. I'll give it out to you. All right. Tabby Cat Games is going to be streaming on YouTube tonight. So if you want to check that out and see what she's up to, you can. Enjoy. Nintendo Prime should be streaming also tonight, I think. Maybe you could divide the time. Holy cow, we hit 61 likes. We still have 32 people watching now. How long have we been streaming for? This has been an awesome stream. We've been going for 2 hours and like 24 minutes. We had a giant $90 contribution this stream. We had so many new members. 75 or 80 tonight. We should be at 441 tomorrow. Oh yeah, Tabby moved it to 7 o'clock on Saturday. Never mind, that's right. I won something that's pretty shocking. Heck yeah, good for you. I'm glad. Thank you. You're a very, very, very busy person. Yep, it was awesome. Got crazy value out of my $10. Yeah, Brian C got some good stuff, like 2.5 games or something. Paul, would you mind signing my Twilight Princess 2 petition? I don't expect it to go anywhere. Sure, Hmon. To be fair, we could get a TP remake, then get TP2 as the main 3D Zelda for this gen. Ooh, that's pretty exciting. Imagine the Twilight Princess remake being like, okay, give us the Wii U tech demo style, but a little bit better. And then the next big Zelda game be the sequel to that, like fully taking advantage of NS2 like 4 years after that remake. Dang, that would be a way to go. But will we get those two and Ocarina of Time Granddaddy remake? I don't know about that. I don't know. All right, we just about hit 2.5 hours. That's epic. We had Mario on the stream today. We had Peach on the stream today. We did a $10 eShop gift card giveaway. We hit a record of 441 subscribers on the channel. We went over Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. We speculated about Nintendo's amazing, you know it's going to be amazing, financial report tonight. Somewhere around that 9.2 million for Nintendo Switch 2. Something like 153.95 million Nintendo Switches. What an awesome stream. Epic support. Tabby Cat Games, Joycey J, Carlton San, Nin128, Pokemon Fan 34, Steak 1024, Ash, Roger Enyart. Thank you so much for your generosity. Thank you for everyone being here. I think you're going to like tomorrow's short. You know what I'll do right now? Jeez, I didn't even like save the finished version. Let me save it right now. Let me just show it to you. It's going to be off my phone though, okay? Y'all want to see it? It'll be a special treat. Because I think you'll like it. Here I am. I was joking, like, here I am talking it up. And everyone's going to be like, that's what you were hyping up? That's not that cool. But because we had such a cool stream, we'll do it. It's exporting. Okay. 37 seconds long. I pre-ordered the Resident Evil Requiem Pro Controller. I wanted to pre-order the Gen Pack, but not sure if I want the digital key cards or digital. the package itself is cool, but I know what you mean. I just found out I was gifted yet another membership at 8. Heck yeah, Travis. 222 old. All right, everybody. Paul, I will let Mr. P tell you who I truly am later on. Okay. Here's the short for tomorrow. By the way, when this short goes up, if y'all could like and comment it, I'd appreciate it. It'd be neat if when this one goes live, like right away it gets like hit with some love, you know? All right. You see that? I'm going to peek over here so I can watch it too. And let's go. November 4th, 2 days until the release of Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. There's tomorrow's short. You gotta see it early. What did you think? Any fun? I thought it was fun. It was fun to make. Beautiful day at the park. Setting up stuff just right. Doing some shield stuff. Timing things just right. So much little things go into it. To hit it. To hit the music. To hit the explosion. To hit the angle. A little Easter egg thrown in there. Dude, we're 2 days away. Thank you, everybody. All right. That was awesome. I appreciate it. When you see that short drop tomorrow, be sure to give it a like and a comment. Share it with someone. I'd be grateful. Try to get this thing, rolling. A little more than like 800 views, 3,000. Come on. Some of them have hit 30,000. Some of them have been wild. Now you need to do effects. Yeah, some visual effects would be pretty cool. I do have to ask how many people in the park watching. It's pretty early in the morning. Like, there's some people, but I mean, I guess they enjoyed it. I don't know. Ooh, I had a couple ideas you might have liked for your shorts. They might yet be useful. I mean, maybe not for the Hyrule Warriors countdown, but eventually, maybe. Okay. Thank you so much, everybody, once again. Almost Nintendo 64 likes. How close are we? They might yet be useful. I mean, maybe not for 62. Wow. 33 watching and 62 likes. Okay. Maybe we'll get a couple more likes afterwards. This short's going to be viral. Mario Master, crossing my fingers. I hope you're right. I like the way you're thinking. That'd be so cool. Alrighty, everybody. Prepare for the glorious sales updates later on. Yes. Steak 1024 saying went away. Oh, man. We'll probably hit 64 right after I go off. But Peach is calling me. See you all later. Thank you again. Whether you were here for the stream for a little bit, a lot of it, donated, didn't, just liked it. Just being here, honestly. Very cool. You know what? I'll drop this for now. November 3rd. 3 days until the release of Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. Or should I say, 72 hours remain. November 3rd. There's a link to the 3-day video. Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. That went up today, so if you want to boost up a little something, there's one link for today's short. All right. See you all later. Take it easy. Thank you so much. Epic stream. Have a good night. Oh, and 10,000 Noodles, make sure you DM me later on.